What are we talking about?
You? What do you want to talk about?
Everything. I want to talk about.
I love this. This is good. I can tell already.
Yeah.
We were all really big fans of Mad TV. I asked the room, I'm like, did anyone watch Mad TV? Everybody said yes. We love Mad TV. And one of the stars from Mad TV, one of the funniest guys around, he's playing the American Comedy Company tonight, this weekend actually. It's that brand new comedy club down there in the Gas Lamp. It's beautiful. 818 B Street in the Gas Lamp. Michael McDonald joins the show this morning.
Yay!
How's it going, sir?
Fantastic.
Good. Well, you know, we just played a clip from you doing your Stewart character, which is, to me, one of the funniest characters ever created in any sketch TV show.
You're right.
Is that the character people most reference when they talk to you about Mad TV?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. Now, how does one come up with a character like that?
Little dark corners of the past.
Yes. Yes. If people didn't know what this is, the Stewart character is basically Michael McDonald, who, you know, is a grown man
Yes.
playing a toddler, basically.
Yes.
Which is bizarre, but it worked and it was hysterical.
A toddler, and let's face it, not a normal toddler. Maybe
Right.
possibly something wrong.
Seriously
Yeah.
wrong.
Something very wrong.
Yeah, something seriously wrong, but I loved it, man. That was one of the funniest things
Oh,
I've ever seen. So the shows for the American Comedy Company are tonight 7 and 9:30, and tomorrow 7 and 9:30. Tickets still available. You want to go see Michael. He's a very funny man. Now, I always wonder this whenever I hear somebody who has a name like yours, which is, you know, there's obviously the singer Michael McDonald.
Yes, there's many of us.
Yeah. There's a UFC fighter, Michael McDonald.
Yes.
There's I'm sure you probably are aware of all these Michael McDonalds.
There's a Canadian comedian named Mike McDonald.
Oh, damn it.
Who's actually, I mean, I think he's okay, but he needs a liver, and so there was a big sign on one of the comedy clubs in LA saying, you know, Mike McDonald benefit for his liver or something like that.
Oh, no.
And most
Oh,
people, I
dude.
think, thought it was me because I'm a boozer.
Yeah, well, that's,
right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. So how's your liver?
So, hungry.
Nice.
now, do you ever show up at restaurants, you make a reservation, and they're expecting, you know, the singer or somebody to show up? Or?
Yeah, although the weirdest thing was in France. I went and they thought I was the heir to the McDonald's fortune. I kid you not. And we
No
were given
way.
We were given a free meal and the
Shut
whole
up.
yards.
Like a free Big Mac, or?
McDonald's? Yeah. We were at a McDonald's in Paris.
Yeah, that's where you go. You know, it's traditional.
All right.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to meet I call him the real Michael McDonald, the Doobie Brothers.
Yes.
But I've never met him. I think he lives in Nashville.
That's so
Aw.
weird, man. That's got to be strange.
Has he ever been here?
He has never been here.
He's never been
Not
the
on this
show?
show. No, we are a little bit younger than the Doobie Brothers. You know, we don't really play.
Sure, we all are.
Yeah. No kidding. So, your time on Mad TV must have been a fun time. And was there ever any sort of rivalry with Saturday Night Live, or were you guys just like, you know what, we're going to do our own thing, and if people like it, they like it? Or?
Yeah, I truly, I mean, most of us had friends that were on SNL, you know, like it was either as writers or whatever, because we all kind of come from the same comedy pool. So, like, in fact, when I was on Mad TV, I knew most of the cast because we all came out of the Groundlings Theater in LA.
Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, Josh Myers and Seth Meyers were brothers, and one was on Mad TV and one was on
Oh.
SNL. So,
Crazy.
yeah, so I don't think there was really any rivalry. Maybe amongst the leaders of it or the networks or whatever, but
Sure.
not among the comedians and the writers as far as I know.
Oh, is it kind of the same kind of process? Because we've talked to some of the SNL guys about the process, about, you know, pitching your skit. So when it came to your skit, was that fully your idea and you pitched that and you owned that? Or did other people have input on that too?
It depended on what it was. A lot of my stuff I developed, like Stewart, I developed on stage, so I brought that to the show and I would write those and you know, pretty much they would. Although I wasn't allowed to audition with Stewart when I had to go to the network, the producers were like, "Man, don't do that weird baby character. We want you to get on the show."
And it turned out to be the most popular character of almost the whole show.
It's so creepy. It's so creepy.
It's such a weird way to make a living.
It
Yeah.
is.
Do you ever just call places if you get fed up with them and call as Stewart? And
No.
give them a hard time?
No, I don't. But I
Would
was
you
pulled
do
over
that
by
for me?
yes, your parole officer.
Yeah, how did you know?
How did you know?
Yeah.
It's something on the facial hair.
Something about the neck tattoo that
Yes.
gave it away. Yeah.
Yes. What
Yeah.
is that tattoo?
It
Says
says
Boston.
Boston. That's where I'm from. And
His
It
name's
makes
Boston
if I
Rob.
ever get lost, just
I'm actually, I think I'm flying there on Monday to do something I can't talk about.
Oh, okay,
because
cool.
It's not official yet.
Oh, way to
no,
go.
later on today.
Come on.
Oh,
How about that?
way to tease us.
What were
yeah.
you gonna say before when you were talking about Stuart that you had got pulled over?
Oh yeah, I got pulled over by a cop,
Oh,
and
no.
he came very stern-faced, give me your ID, and then he looked at my ID and he turned his back to walk back to his car to do the check or whatever, and he just stopped, turned around, looked at me and goes, "I can't give Stuart a ticket."
Oh, yes! You gotta give him a little taste of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, hell yes.
Yeah.
But I keep my wig and rouge in the backseat of the car for that kind of
So it doesn't seem like you have a problem doing it because we've, maybe had some SNL character or cast members on before, and we've kind of set them up, just softball at them to do their character, and they stone face us.
I think it's because you didn't ask that I felt.
Yeah, that's probably
I'm gonna
right.
do it.
Ooh,
You know what? I'd be like,
probably.
speaking of the news, the Dow Jones is down. What would Stewart have to say?
Oh,
to that? You're like,
no.
damn
No,
Stupid.
it.
that's
Here
lame.
you go.
Yeah,
It's like having to put on a wet bathing suit.
right.
Yeah, I feel
Some
that.
people may like.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little chilly, but
Yeah.
it feels good.
Let's talk some Cougar Town.
All right. Oh yes.
Because I know you're a producer and a director and a writer for that show.
Yes.
Great show.
It's an awesome experience.
It's so funny.
This is crazy. It is a great show.
Yeah.
And it does well.
Yeah.
What is wrong with the network? I don't understand why they always are moving it and then put it on hiatus and then it's like you can't find it and now I
Yeah.
think it's moving networks, right?
Yeah, it's going to TBS in the
Okay.
fall, and I can't figure out the whole network thing.
That's gotta be
I don't know what
brutal.
it is. It's
When you know you got something good like that and then
Yeah.
they can't find a home.
Yeah, I think, in a weird way, because we were on after Modern Family, that relative to a show that big, I think they thought, well, why isn't it getting the same numbers as Modern Family? Therefore, it's not, right for us or something. And it's kind of the curse of being behind a really popular show
Oh, wow.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I feel like if it's on TBS or ABC, who cares, as long as we get to do the show and it's on
Yes,
the air.
I agree. It is a fantastic show. That's one of those shows you can just watch every episode and laugh the whole time through. It's so funny.
Yeah, and it's truly the writing room there is one of the funniest and coolest groups of writers I've worked with
Yes,
before. And
yes.
the creator of the show is the guy who created Scrubs.
Oh,
and,
of course.
Created,
There you go.
Spin City. He's done a lot
Yeah,
of
there you
things.
go.
So he knows what he's doing. And Courtney Cox is
How
also
is
an
Courtney?
executive. She's one of the nicest people.
Really?
you can
See, that's good to
possibly
hear.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And I'm not giving you the eye. Like,
Right,
she's
right.
not.
Yeah, you are. You seem pretty legit.
She's really cool. She's the kind of girl that literally just invites everybody over for dinner on
Wow.
Sunday, and she's really generous and super nice.
So cool.
Michael McDonald's performing at the American Comedy Company this weekend, Friday or tonight, and Saturday night, 7 and 9:30. Let's talk about the act a little bit. Like, what kind of stuff do you get into? Do you get into the political side, or do you stay more
I
like?
do. It's all politics.
Oh, fun!
And another thing about Mitt
Two
Romney.
Republicans walking to a bar. I would say it's kind of more storytelling based.
Sure.
Like, I grew up loving George Carlin and Bill Cosby. Kathy Griffin
Yeah.
is kind of she's not kind of a friend. She's a friend.
Yeah.
But she does the celebrity thing or whatever. I kind of do just messed up things that have happened to me. You guys will probably end up in the show at some
Oh, good.
Nice!
anything when something goes horribly wrong, like this interview.
Yeah. Feel it, I'm feeling
Right,
it.
right, right.
Yep,
should
yep.
put my pants back on.
Yeah.
Stuart might make an appearance.
Oh,
maybe.
look
at
that.
Yeah.
Just kind of whatever's going on, whatever strikes me as funny at that point.
You got you come from a big family or anything like
I
that?
don't. I'm a smallish family, 3 kids. I'm the baby of 3. I have some relatives that live here in San Diego.
Oh, really?
I grew up in Orange County.
Oh, whoop, whoop.
Well done.
Catholic boy. Oh, that comes up a lot. Growing up, stuff about growing up Catholic.
I'm Catholic as
Are
well.
you?
Yeah.
I talk a lot about confession. What's the? Well, I can't say because it's too dirty.
Okay.
My show's a little dirty.
Yes,
Oh,
that's good to know.
oh,
That's good to know.
Side note.
That's awesome.
It's just an hour and a half long string of expletives.
Yeah.
Good.
And about politics.
And
Yeah.
and some jokes about the money supply.
Oh wow, that sounds awesome.
Hilarious.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
And you got the DVD coming out.
I do. I have. I did my first hour-long special. It's called Michael McDonald, Model Citizen, and with a period
Yeah.
in between.
Model,
because I'm
Pause. citizen.
I'm both a model
Got
and a
it.
citizen.
Oh wow, fancy.
What just happened? I just heard a beep.
Oh yeah, wait, we got effects for you here.
What was
We're a
that?
big time show.
I'm rolling it all out for you.
Wow, a neck tattoo is really on. Did somebody answer the doorbell? Is that what is that?
Can my name just be Neck Tattoo?
Yeah,
I
yes,
really like
that's
that.
awesome.
I wish we could rename you,
Yeah.
but it's too late. You've
That
already.
had to, wait, did it hurt?
No, the neck is
No,
one of the
no,
things
the neck is
I'll tell
totally
you.
not sensitive.
Yeah.
well, this is what it is, and a lot of people wonder that. The neck is just one huge muscle. I don't believe there are any bones in the neck. But if you go down a
Is
little
that a
bit,
fact?
Wait,
I'm
make
reading
that.
your
Yeah,
spine.
it sounds like accurate science.
He looks like a doctor, right?
I want to get a tattoo, but I'm planning on getting older.
they're just gonna get awesomer with time. That's what the artist said.
Yeah.
I believe
The
that.
canvas only gets tighter.
Yeah, for sure.
But anywhere with bone very close to the skin, when I plan to do,
Your penis tattoo.
Yeah, that one didn't hurt at all.
I don't
No.
believe
There's no bone there.
No.
in
Yeah.
I only minored in anatomy.
Yeah. Very minor.
Every Saturday night.
Oh! That's the kind of stuff you're gonna get tonight and tomorrow night at the American Comedy Company. Go see Michael McDonald. He's hilarious. If you want tickets, you can go to AmericanComedyCo.com or their phone number is 619-795-3858. Great meeting you, Michael
Thank
McDonald.
you.
Thank you
Yeah.
for very much coming in.
Yeah.
All right, right on.
Coming in.
We're gonna take a quick time out. More with the show when we get back.